Dungeon Siege was released in the April of 2002 and was developed by Gas Powered Games and published by Microsoft themselves, back when they actually made games. Hint, hint, Microsoft, the Xbox does need some games. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. But moving on, Dungeon Siege is effectively a Diablo-esque game with more of a Dungeons and Dragons feel. It's quite RNG when you're hitting enemies. Sometimes you'll hit them, sometimes you won't. And you can equip your character with all manner of weapons, gear, and magic, and potions, and all of the usual giblets. I'm not going to bore with specifics because you've seen it all before. This is this game is 21 years old. Yeah, I don't know if you never played a game like this since then. Yeah, I would start. They're pretty cool. There are 3 main Dungeon Siege games, and this one being the first one is the roughest one, to be honest. However, it's not too bad to play. I was actually quite enjoying it. You can have basically 8 people in your party. You start off with 1, of course, and you gain more as the game progresses on, and you go around smacking the living shit out of things for the most part. The game tells you what you need to do and where you need to go, but it doesn't show you where you need to go, if that makes sense. You kind of have to mooch around and follow pathways and find signposts for places where you need to get to. Now, this gameplay footage is very early gameplay footage, as I don't want to show too much away, because you would not believe the amount of grief you get for showing mid to late game footage on things, and people start moaning at you for spoilers. So that's why I only show really early-ish game footage where I can. Now, this game, the camera can be a bit of a douche. However, it can be very easily manipulated, and for the most part it's just standard fare with the RNG combat. You pick things up, you have to have certain stats to be able to use certain weapons, and of course you level up by smacking the crap out of things or using a bow. There are little side quests that you can do here and there, not too many. If you're a completionist, this game should take you roughly around 40 hours to do. If you're not a completionist, then you're probably only looking at about 30. And there's just, I don't know. I would say if you're thinking of picking up the Dungeon Siege series, I wouldn't start with this one. Dungeon Siege 3 is really good, and I will have a video coming out on that one very soon. But this one is just a product of its times. Now, if you don't mind these kind of older games, then I'm sure you'll have a great time, because it's not a bad game at all. Not in the slightest. It was really good then. I remember picking it up from Game here in the UK, or it might have been Game Station at that point, and taking it home when it was discs. You put the disc in, you put the serial key in, and then you're good to go. You just install, and then you're away. But for the most part, it's just one of those old games, basically. So either you're a gamer like myself who does play a lot of older games over a lot of newer ones, because let's face it, the newer ones are stupidly expensive for what they are for most part, and usually more often than not broken. And I just like playing games from 20 years ago where that wasn't the case. There were broken games, of course. Nothing was ever super perfect, but you could 99% pretty much justify a purchase because it was a complete product. However, Dungeon Siege it's cool if you can pick it up cheap. I picked this one up on GOG along with the other 2. I think I got the entire series for like £6, I think, which was a great deal. So, an average in the £2 a game for £2. Dungeon Siege is a fantastic game, but don't expect a lot of modernness in it. You go through forests, swamps, deserts, mountain ranges, you go through crypts, you go into dungeons, you explore through towns, and you can buy kits. It's just standard stuff. I know some YouTubers out there will stretch this out to like half-hour long video of going into the absolute minutia. I don't really like doing that. I'm a gamer with a YouTube channel, not so much I'm not a professional YouTuber, so I just kind of hop on, give you my quick opinion, roughly around about in 5 minutes, and then leave it to you to make an informed decision. I'm not expecting people to just watch my video and then make a choice. Check out a load of other people's videos on certain games. But, I have a full-time job and 2 young children. don't get me wrong, if I could do YouTube all the time, then I'm sure then that would become monotonous and a chore like real life work, but I mainly do this for fun. But I did enjoy playing through Dungeon Siege, so let me know in the comments down below if you've played this one, and as always, thank you very much for watching.